Hello Chubboys out there, it's a brand new week, so you know what that means. A new week with lots of adventures to be had, and I'll be taking you guys along on my adventures with me. So on my Monday, which is today, I got up after a lion as I didn't have work till 6, and I got up and had some cereal for my breakfast. I had some cookies with cereal, which is so good. I was just watching a bit of TV, just a bit of music, and just doing some drawing and colouring in. I was reading some more of One Day, and then I head off to go get my hair cut, and I got my hair cut, and my hairdresser always does such a great job. And then I got a mirror selfie from the hairdressers showing off my new haircut. I love the confidence boost a haircut gives you. I then went off to one of the plant shops. I got some plants out from there. The plant displays in there are so pretty, and I love all the plants hanging from the windows, and got a mirror selfie from there, from the mirror surrounded by all these plants. I love that mirror so much. I then was having a lovely chat with a flash shopkeeper who now follows me on Instagram, and I followed them back. And then I went off and had a look at one of the charge shops, and then popped to Greggs and got myself some lunch from there. I had a cheese onion bake with a vanilla custard slice and an apple juice, and sat and had that in there, as they have tables and chairs you can actually sit at and eat in there. So I did that, and then I went off and had a look at some more of the charge shops and had a look in the book shop. I love the smell of old books so much. I then went off to one of the flower shops down the bottom of the high street, and I got some flower sacks from there. They've got such lovely bouquets with lovely colourful flowers on. I then got some plants out from there. I love the succulents and cactuses from there, and all the pretty plant pots. And then I got a snap of one of the windows displays from there on the way out with lots of plants in. Let me show you guys. I then head off for more of my walk and went off to the medieval fish ponds and got a snap of that. It's so pretty, and I've come right back, so you now are able to admire its beauty. I then got home and I had a cup of tea and some biscuits and listened to a bit of music. I did some drawing, colouring in of some of my illustrations, and tidied up my office and my dolls and dollhouse, and sorted out my Bluto doll into a new look, and I'm going to show you guys that. Here's my Bluto doll's new look. Starting off with the shoes, she's got these black boots on, which you can see she's got some laces on, and then she's got these blue denim jeans on. Then she's got this big black leather jacket on. Then she has this beautiful purple patterned top with a white collar on, and her black hat, and this is the whole look. She looks stunning, and I'm now off to go and watch some episodes of Doctor Who and just chill before going off to work this evening, and we'll see you with more vlog when I'm back. It's later on in the evening now, and I'm back from being at work. I had work 6 till 10. I got to work, got clocked in and put my bag and case away, and it was me and Tash on shift, and we absolutely slayed the clothes. We had a few bookings in, and I was just running some food and drinks and cleaning tables and doing food and drink orders and drinks making, and was doing some cleaning and clothes jobs. And then we finished at 10ish, clocked off, I got my bag and coat, and then we head off to one of the pubs, and I got myself a cider from there, and Tash got a snap of me on the sofa area where we were sitting. I had a lovely evening, and we met 2 of our mates there and stayed there for a bit, and then I called it a night, and I got picked up by my mum, got home, got into my PJs, and had some scrambled eggs on toast for my tea. The scrambled eggs on toast was so delicious, and I'm now off to go and watch today's Home and Away and UK Soaps, and then Love Island All Stars, and we'll see you with more of the vlog tomorrow. It's now Tuesday and I got up, showered and changed and had some toast in the company for breakfast. I was then just catching up on Neighbours and listened to a bit of music and just did some drawing and colouring in of some of my new illustrations. I was then just reading some more of One Day and had some biscuits and was listening to a bit of Kate Bush and a bit of Kylie, and was just watching some funny dog and cat videos and some vlogs and TikToks. And then I got myself ready to go off for a walk, and I headed off on my walk and got up to the high street and had a look into the charity shops and went off to one of the book shops and looked at some of books. And then I went off to one of the shops and got this cute plushie, which is so cute. Look at its face, and it's got like a heart-shaped plant on, and I love the colours. I love plushies so much, and I saw this little guy, I knew I had to get him. And then I went and had a look in the little cafe they have in the back of the shop where I got the plushie from, and they'd made it over, they'd had a bit of a restyle of the place, and I got 2 plant starts from there and a mirror stuff from there. I did some mirrors and some plants on the walls, and I'm going to show you guys those snaps. That mirror is so pretty, and the ladder with all the plants on and the shelves with the plants on as well, it's really cute in there. And then I headed off to one of the flower shops and I got some flower starts from there. I was able to get some really pretty snaps from there. They had such beautiful flowers with lovely colours on, and then I was chatting with the flower shop people from there. I then met Tash at work after her shift, and we were heading off for a walk, and we went off to the Co-op. I got some lunch from there and sat on a bench and had our lunch, and we just having a good chat. And then went off for more of our walk, and we went off to some of the charity shops and went off to this one shop where they had some pretty fans hanging above, some like paper or like bits of like art, and they're just so pretty hanging above, and I got a snap of that. They're so pretty. They had a really cute cardigan in there that had daisies on, but it was a little bit expensive. We then went off to have a look around some more of the shops, and then we went off for more of a walk and headed down to the castle, where we went off to the castle's lounges where you can have afternoon teas, but you could also go in for coffees if you'd like, and we had hot chocolates from there, and I'm going to show you guys that, and also a selfie that we got whilst there. The hot chocolate was so delicious. We had cream and marshmallows, the full works, and we sat and chilled in there, and then we headed out into the gardens and got some snaps of the garden all lit up as it's getting a little bit darker, and it's just so beautiful with all the lanterns lit up, and I'm going to show you guys those snaps. The lanterns and fairy lights are just so pretty, and then Tash got a snap of me with these fairy lights with these 2 lanterns either side. Tash always gets such great snaps of me, and I love those fairy lights and lanterns. And then we headed home, and I thanked Tash for a lovely day, and she went that way, I went that way. I then got back and I was just laid on my bed chilling, listening to a bit of music and just watching some vlogs and TikToks and some funny dog and cat videos. And my cat Purdy was snuggled up on the landing underneath the radiator as we had the heating on, and she loves laying under the radiator where it's nice and warm. Such a cutie. And then I got myself ready to go off for Jigsaw volunteering, and my dad got me up there, and we had our jolly Jigsaw get together where the parents and carers of the members of the youth club come together to raise money for Jigsaw, and we did a quiz which is really fun, and it had like a party spread kind of thing, and had some sandwiches and cakes, and then we did a little disco as well at the end, which was really fun, and everyone seemed to have a really good time, which is good. And then it was the end of the session, and I got picked up by my dad, and on the way back from being at Jigsaw's Jolly Get Together, my dad told me how my mum and him are going to be collecting a puppy from Wales, and we're going to be having a puppy, which is very exciting. and I cannot wait to introduce you guys to our puppy. He's from Wales and he is a boxer slash with a brindle, and we are calling him Bryn, and I cannot wait to introduce you guys to Bryn. He is so cute. He looks very much like Harvey in the face, but yeah, I cannot wait. It's the first time in my life that I'm actually old enough to like have a puppy, because we had a puppy when I was like 4 or 5, so I don't really remember him being like a puppy. And then we had a dog who was 8 when we got him. So this is my first time actually having a puppy, so I cannot wait to take him for walks. I'll be able to take him on walks with Tash and her 2 dogs. So yeah, as long as they all get along, hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll be able to take them up on walks all together. And yeah, I'm very excited to be meeting our new family member as of tomorrow. And I am now off to go and watch today's UK soaps and Home and Away, and have last night's and tonight's Love Island All Stars to catch up on. And then tomorrow, my mum and dad are going to collect the puppy at like 11ish, and I'm off to meet Tash for a coffee catch up. And then we're going to go to have a look around some of the shops, and then I think we're going to be planning to go for some lunch as well, and then maybe Dobbs as well. And so when I'm back from that, I'll be seeing my new family member, which is very exciting. And I hope you guys all have a lovely evening, and we'll see you more vlog tomorrow. It's now Wednesday, and I got up ready to go off and meet Tash for a coffee catch up, and I had my breakfast before meeting Tash for the coffee catch up. I had a pan of chocolate and a cup of tea, and was watching a bit of TV. I then head off to meet Tash for the coffee catch up, and was listening to music on my headphones whilst I walk up to meet Tash. And we ended up going to a different coffee shop than the one that we were going to go to, as the one we were going to go to was pretty busy. So into one which was a little bit quieter, and I had a hot chocolate from there. The hot chocolate was so delicious, and then Tash shortly arrived. She was running a little bit late, bless her, and we did a TikTok, which was the TikTok where they say, what was the Great Depression like? And then the other person says it was fine. And I did that and captured it when there's a 7-year age gap between you and your bestie. And we did it really well. Had to do a few retakes, but I posted that. And then we headed off and had like one of the charge shots, and then went off to this cafe where we were going to go and have some food in, but we didn't go there in the end, and ended up going to Shelley's. And I got a mirror side from there with all these plants around the mirror. We then had our lunch there, and I had a fry up with a pot of tea, and we ended up meeting Tash's mum and dad, who were in there anyway. And I'm going to show you guys the Shelley's breakfast I had. It was so good. We stayed in there for a little bit and then went off and had a look around some more of the shops, and I got these socks from Surroundings. I love their socks, and if you can see on there, it's got a little flower, and I just love these socks. I saw them and knew I had to get them. I think I have a bit of a sock addiction. And then we got some drinks from the corner shop to drink whilst on our way up to go to Dobby's, and we went back to Tash's, and she took her dog up with us, and he is so cute, Bugsy, and I always sing Bugsy Malone whenever I see him. Also reminds me of Bugsy Malone, and we actually listened to a bit of Bugsy Malone on the way up, and I just love Bugsy Malone. Such a great film. And then we got to the garden centre and we had a look around, and I got some flower starts from there. They've got such beautiful colours on. I love all the flowers starting to appear. And then we went off into the cafe, and me and Tash had some cherry pie with cream. I had a pot of tea, and she had an iron brew. And I'm going to show you guys that. It was so delicious. They did give us quite a lot of cream now, so I ended up adding some of the cream to my tea. And then I got a stamp of this robin. Then on the way out, I quickly got some plant starts from the plant section. I love that plant section. It's huge, and all the succulents and cactuses and the pretty plant pots, all the patterns on the leaves. I could stay in there all day if I could. And I also got a little toy from the little dog section for our new puppy that was arriving. My mum and dad were heading off there to collect our puppy from Wales, and I was just so excited to get back and meet my new puppy. And I got back and he loved the teddy bear, and I'm going to show you guys some photos of our new puppy called Bear. We were originally going to be calling him Bryn, but when we got him, he just looks like a teddy bear. He's just so cute, and I'm going to show you guys some of those snaps I got. They got loads of toys for him, but the one toy that he really loves is that teddy I got from Dobby's, which is so cute, and he was playing with it, throwing it around, getting so excited, his tail was waggling, and he's fitting in so well. I don't know if Purdy knows what to make of him yet, bless her, and it'll probably take her time to adjust. And I had some pizza for tea, and I'm now off to go and finish writing my journal and watch today's Home and Away and UK Soaps and Love Island All Stars, and then I'm going to be making more of a fuss of our new family member Bear, which is so cute, and I will see you with more to vlog tomorrow. It's now Thursday, and I had a bit of a bad night's sleep because we were just getting used to having a puppy, and he was yapping a bit as he didn't like being on his own in his bed as he's having all the other puppies, so he was yelping a bit. It's going to take him a little bit of time to get used to being on his own and knowing that we're just asleep and that we haven't abandoned him, and he just gets a bit worried, and yeah, so that's going to take a bit of getting used to with him, like knowing that we're still here. So I went down and was like, it's all good, we're just asleep, we haven't abandoned you, it's all good. And he then stopped and went to bed. He helped a little bit more, but he's getting there. And our cat normally sleeps in the living room on the sofa, and because of not wanting to go in where the puppy is, because she's still getting used to him, she was trying to get into mine and my younger sister's bedrooms and kept on scratching at the door, so that kept us up as well. So I didn't get up until about 11ish. I then had one of my pan chocolates with a cup of tea, and then I got showered and changed, and my mum had also been up in the night, and so she went back to bed, and I was looking after the pup and watching a bit of TV, and I caught up on Neighbours and a bit of music. And my dad had gone fishing after work and messaged me to make sure that the puppy was alright, and the other was at work, and younger sister was still asleep, and she came and joined us in the living room, and we were just playing with the pup, and he is so adorable. And after getting showered and changed, I got a mirror selfie from the bathroom. We then watched a bit of TV, and I watched a bit of Escape to the Country, and then watched some episodes of Doctor Who, and also watched a bit of Ever After. My mum got up from a nap, and she went off to take our grandma for a doctor's appointment, and I was then just listening to a bit of music and doing a bit of drawing, colouring in, and reading some more of One Day, and just watching some vlogs and TikToks and some funny dog and cat videos. And then my mum got back with my grandma, and my grandma was introduced to our puppy Bear, who was fitting in really well, and I got a snap of him curled up on his bed. He's so adorable. And then my grandma got taken home, and me and my mum got her back, and then me and my mum went off to the shops so I could get some dessert for the games night that I go to on Thursday nights at Jen's, and was looking forward to that. It was just going to be me, Jen, Tash and Jamie as Dean and Amelia, who normally come our way in Egypt, and they sent a photo of this beautiful fruit bouquet of flowers that they had seen, and I'm going to show you guys that. It's so cool. Amelia said that we were going to have to try and make that, and that would be really cool to try and attempt to make something like that. And then my dad got back from being at fishing, and my younger brother and his girlfriend came over to see the dog, and my older brother got back from work, and then I was just working on some illustrations and colouring some dozing and just listening to a bit of music. And then I got myself ready to go off to games night at Jen's, and my younger brother dropped me down, and I bought pudding, and we had some trifle and some muffins, and for our tea we had a bit of pork with some mushroom sauce, which is so good with mushrooms in, and some broccoli and some sprouts, and it was so delicious. And then we had some trifle and sort of muffins. We then played a game called Muffin Top, which is pretty cool, and also played Cards Against Humanity and played Monopoly as well. And I get a little bit competitive, and we've now got this scoreboard up where it shows who's won the most games, which is definitely not good for my competitiveness, but it is pushing me to get better at the games, and just practice makes perfect. And also it's a taking part that counts, but still I get a little bit competitive, so I'm trying to work on not getting as competitive. So I was getting a little bit frustrated as we played Cards Against Humanity, and we did the first to 5 wins, and I said, oh, let's take it up to 10 next round. I got 5 cards and thought I'd won, and then I was reminded that we've now got up to 10 cards, so that was a little bit frustrating. And then we played Monopoly and I almost won, and we have a block card, and just as I was about to win, I got a block card used, so I lost again. But I've got 3 points at the moment. It was 2, but I got 1 because I made my mates laugh so much that I thought one of them was going to wet their pants as we played Cards Against Humanity. And some of the words in there I don't know, I don't understand, and I didn't know one of the words, and trying to explain it was very cringy, and that's why they like have another point on the board just for that. And then it was the end of games night, and we were chatting about our works due that we're having on Monday, and our boss had sent the menu as he's paying for our food, and I'm going to be having some pork belly noodles with some cheese, some curry fries. I think it's got cheese on, which sounds really good. And we're meeting at our workplace for 12 and then heading into town, which is going to be fun. And I think me, Tash and Jamie are planning to meet for breakfast and then have a cheeky bev before we head off to get the bus into town, which is going to be so much fun. And then my older sister picked me up, and I got home and we were just making a fuss of the dog. He's so cute. And I then was just watching a bit of my journal and listened to a bit of music, and almost forgot to tell you guys, when playing one of the games, when the card says take a photo with your mates, these times should be cherished. So I got a photo of us all together, and I'm sure you guys that. That was such a cute card. I love those guys. And then I was just watching Today's Home and Away and watched some episodes of Doctor Who, and I'm now off to go and watch today's UK soaps and Love Island All Stars, and I've just got myself a bowl of cookie cereal, so I'm going to be having that whilst catching up on the soaps and Love Island All Stars, and we'll see you in more vlog tomorrow. It is now Friday and it's almost the weekend. I hope you guys all have a lovely end to your week. I got up early, ready to go off to morning group, and I had some toast and a cup of tea for my breakfast. I just watched a bit of TV and just a bit of music. Mrs. having some cuddles with Bear. He's so cute. And then I got dropped to morning group by my mum. Got to morning group and was just talking to the morning group members all about my puppy Bear, and then showed some photos of him. And we were then doing a bit of arts and crafts, and also had so much fun doing arts and crafts at morning group. And we were making penguins and other like animals and stuff, and I decorated and put together this penguin, and I'm going to show you guys a clip of that. We did penguins at morning group, and it's so cute. I love the little scarf and buttons and his little feet and his rosy cheeks. And yeah, I think it came out well. I had a lot of fun making that, and then we had some cups of tea and coffee and some biscuits. Had custard creams, which are the best biscuit ever, and we had a good natter. And then I got shown this news article in the newspaper from the lady who runs the morning group, as I was in my town's local newspaper, and it was an article about the Jigsaw charity one that we did last year. So they used the same photos from last year, and it was saying about the second one that they're doing on the 29th of March, so I'm going to have to put that in my work diary to break that off, as I'm going to be partaking in that again last year I did it and it was so much fun. Even got a little medal for it, which is really cute. And I might dress up this year because last year I didn't actually find out about dress up memo until it was too late. So yeah, I might dress up this time. And then it was the end of the session and my mum picked me up, and on the way home my mum picked up my grandma, as my mum was dropping my grandma to the high street as she had some errands to do. So after picking my grandma up, my mum dropped me home and then took my grandma up to the shops. I then got in, and for my lunch I had some tuna mayonnaise sandwiches with a cup of tea and had some puppy cuddles. He's so adorable, and I got a snap of him. You're going to be getting a lot of snaps shown to you guys of him because he's just so adorable. And I mean, look at those eyes, those big beautiful brown eyes. He's so cute, and he snuggled up on me and I was just watching a bit of TV and just a bit of music. And then my mum got back and she dropped my grandma home, and then I was listening to a bit of Kylie and just doing some drawing and colouring in and working on some illustrations. And I got my uniform ready for work tonight. I'm doing 5 till close, and then I'm doing a 7 till close on Sunday as I got Saturday off, and then I'm off Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, back in Friday and Saturday evening. So yeah, I'm looking forward to having 3 days off coming up, and it's our work staff party on the Monday, so depending how messy it gets I might need these 4 days to recover. But yeah, I'm looking forward to us all getting out together and being able to have some food and some drinks and just chill, as we have worked very hard and well needed a little bit of a rest to have an evening off. And yeah, cannot wait for that. I cannot wait to have my food. We've pre-ordered, and I'm having some pork belly noodles and some curry fries, which sounds mwah. And I'm now off to go and watch some episodes of Doctor Who and work on some more illustrations and colour some of those in and just chill before work this evening, and I'll see you with more of the vlog when I'm back from work. It's later on in the evening now and I'm back from being at work. I did 5 till close. I got ready for work and got dropped to work and got tucked in and put my bag and coat away. It was just me and one other colleague to start with, and then one of our other colleagues came in later on, but they ended up going into pot wash. It was just me and one other colleague on front of house, and we absolutely smashed it. It was quite quiet to begin with and then got quite busy, so I was buying lots of food and drinks, cleaning tables, doing food orders and drinks making, and was seeing to lots of regulars and cleaning lots of tables and doing lots of cleaning and clothes jobs. And then I finished about 11ish and I clocked off and got my bag and coat, and just before leaving I got a snap of these pretty flowers at the front of our cafe bar, and we'll show you guys those. They've got such pretty colours and I love the vase that they're in. I then got picked up by my mum, got home, got into my PJs, and then I was just finishing off 2 new illustrations that I'd started just before work, and I'm going to show you guys those. Here are my 2 new illustrations I'm going to show you guys. Starting off with this one here. I love her face. She's got such pretty eyes and the winged eyeliner and the lip and the pom-pom earring and the necklace and the shaved bit hair and long flowing hair and a triangle wing on, and she's got these black acrylic nails on, and she's got this maroon coloured jumper with these netting bits here. Love the detail on the top of the top. Then she's got this black skirt and then black boots. And then onto this one here. I love it. She's giving me Queen of Hearts vibes. Starting off with the face. I love the black lip and the mascara with the thick eyelashes and the cross earring, and she's got this necklace with a red heart in, and she's got this long flicky flowing hair down to her this ends with the black tip dye bit, and then she's got this black ring and these acrylic nails, and then this bag that says XOXO on, and then these high heels with hearts all over them, giving me Sabrina Carpenter vibes, and yeah, they are just so pretty. I am obsessed with those boots with the hearts all over. They're so cute. I then finished writing my journal entry for today and put that away. And then for my tea, I had Spanish chicken left over from last night. The Spanish chicken was so good. I'm now off to go and watch today's Home and Away UK Soaps and Love Island All Stars, and we'll see you more at the vlog tomorrow. It's Saturday and I have Saturday off, so I got to have a lie-in and it felt so good not to have to set my alarm. I then had some Cookie Crisp, which is so good. I then just watched a bit of TV and had some cuddles with the dog. He'd gone to the vets and had injections. My mum had taken him there and he was so well behaved, and I got a snap of him on his bed and he's just so adorable, and I'm going to show you guys that. I'm already loving him so much already. He's just fitting in so well and he's just so well behaved and he's so cuddly. He's such a cuddly little bear. And then I got showered and changed and had a cup of tea and some biscuits and just listened to a bit of music and just did some drawing and colouring in. I was watching some funny dog and cat videos. I then sorted out my Bluetooth doll into a new look and I'm going to show you guys that. Here's my Bluetooth doll's new look, starting off with her shoes. She's got these pink trainers on and some black netting stockings. Then she's got this blue heart covered dungaree dress with this pink jumper underneath, a pink heart bag, and then this black hat and pink necklace on, and this is the whole look. I love that outfit with all the pink. And then I was watching some episodes of Doctor Who and listened to a bit of Kylie, and then I got myself ready to go off for a walk and I headed off to the charge shops and had a look around there, and they had the market on that they have on Saturdays at the high street, and I had a look around at some of the stalls and I got this beard oil stuff that is good for your skin as well as your beard. And the guy saw me, he was on the stall, and I was like, "You've got a cracking beard, do you want to have a free sample?" So I tried some and went off and had like one sort of charge shots, and then I ended up going back and getting some, and I can't wait to use this for my beard. And it's also like really good and it like soothes the skin, and my hands are feeling so soft, and it also smells amazing. And I got 2 jumpers from one of the charge shops, and I'm going to show you guys a clip of those jumpers now. Here is the first of the 2 jumpers I got from the charge shop. I love this colour, it's so comfortable, and I think I'm going to be wearing this jumper out on Monday when I go for my work to do. I'm now going to be showing you guys the second jumper I got. Here is the second jumper, a little knitted number. It's got stripes on, stripes are slimming, which we love. It's really comfortable, a bit baggy, which is good. And yeah, these are the 2 jumpers that I've got from the charge shops. I love jumpers. I only just got rid of some, but I saw these 2 and knew that I had to get them. And yeah, I love these new jumpers. And then I went off to the plant shop at the top of the high street and had a look in there, and I didn't get any plant shops from there. I did, however, get a snap of some tulips that were outside of the shop. They've got such beautiful colours on. I then headed off and had a look around some more of the shops and went off to go into one of the cafes to get some lunch from there, but it was super busy. I did, however, get a lovely mirror snap from there as they've redecorated it, and they've got a mirror up with some plants around it. I love that mirror with all the plants around it. It was busy in there, so I didn't end up getting anything from there. I ended up getting myself some lunch from the co-op, and I then went off to one of the other flower shops and got some flower starts from there. I was able to get some really pretty flower starts from there. They also had some dried flowers they got snaps of. I then went into the shop and was just showing them snaps of the pup, and they were asking about how he was getting on, and he's just so well behaved and such a little cutie. I then went off to WH Smith's and was having a look in there. Can't believe they're going to be selling off the shop. Hopefully it gets taken over and we don't lose WH Smith's, because I love WH Smith's. And then I went off to the book shop and loved the smell of books. I then went off to one of the pubs in the high street where my mate works. I was chatting with him and had a cola and just sat on the sofa area, and I got a selfie from there, and I will show you guys that. That sofa area is so comfortable. I stayed in there for a bit and then I headed home, and I got back and I was listening to a bit of music and doing some drawing and colouring in, just reading a bit more for one day and watching some funny dog and cat videos. And for my tea I had some mac and cheese. The mac and cheese was so delicious, and I'm now off to go and finish writing my journal entry for today, and then I'm going to be continuing on watching some episodes of Doctor Who. I've been watching the Doctor and Donna episodes. I love their partnership, they were such a good pair, and I'll see you more of the vlog tomorrow. It's now Sunday. I hope you guys are all having a lovely Sunday rest. I got up and had some cereal for my breakfast and was just watching Heartstopper. I really hope they do a season 4, and my dad had gotten Bear a new teddy bear and he loves his teddy bears, and I'm going to show you guys a snap of him with his teddy bears. He is so adorable, and he fell asleep on my lap and was snuggling in. I then watched some episodes of Heartstopper, and I really hope they do a season 4. I then listened to a bit of music and read some more of One Day and had a cup of tea and some biscuits, and was just working on some new illustrations and colouring in some of those. And then I ordered 3 new ILY Disney fashion packs for my Blue Shot doll, and I'm going to show you guys those. They're such cute little sets, and I cannot wait to mix and match them and create some new outfits for my Blue Shot doll. I then had my lunch and I had a Nutella sandwich with a cup of tea, and was watching a bit of Firebrand with my dad. And me and my dad were going to be watching my older sister play rugby this afternoon, but due to really crappy weather, with it being so rainy and stormy and very windy out there, we decided that we didn't go. And my older brother went down to support, and I'm surprised that the game was still on as the weather has just been so crap. And then my mum got up and she'd been up in the night, and then I was just listening to a bit of music and colouring in some more of my illustrations, and I coloured in one of my illustrations that I wasn't going to colour in, but I decided to colour it in, and I'm going to show you guys that. Here's one of my illustrations I've just finished colouring in. It took me ages to colour all of these flowers in, but it was well worth it. I wasn't sure if I was going to colour it in or not, because I liked it without the colour, but I then decided to colour it in, and it actually turned out really well, and I like the matching bag, and I just love this illustration. I love the face with the dark makeup and the heavy mascara and the space buns and the long dangling bits hair and the like gap fringe, and her long hair. Her hair is so long, and I really like how this illustration turned out. I then posted that illustration onto my new illustration account on Instagram called Daniel's Illustrations. Go check that out. So it's Daniel's underscore illustrations, and I posted a load of my illustrations onto there. And then I was just watching some episodes of Doctor Who and listening to a bit of Kylie, and the weather has started to calm down a bit, which is good. And I got my uniform ready for work tonight. I'm doing 7 till close. I got my outfit ready for our works due tomorrow. We're heading off to get the bus for 12 and heading in to go to sort of pubs, and then we're going to be having some lunch out there as well, which is going to be good. And I'm meeting Tash and Jamie for breakfast at our workplace first, and then we're going to go for a drink at one of the pubs, and then head back to Hawks to meet the others to go off to get the bus into town. It's supposed to be sunny with light drizzle, so fingers crossed the weather isn't too bad, and I'm just very excited for that. And then I was just watching some episodes of Merlin. I've got back into watching Merlin, and then my dad brought my grandma over for tea, and my mum was getting that ready, and it smelled so good. And then my older sister and brother came back from the rugby game, and my older sister had gone home to get showered and changed, and then she came back up to have the Sunday roast with us, and my dad got the table set ready for the Sunday roast, and it smelled so good. I then was just watching a bit of Escape to the Country and had a cup of tea with some custard creams. I bloody love a custard cream, and watched some TikToks and posted some TikToks, and then it was time for tea. And for tea we had our roast, and I'm going to show you guys that. Sunday roast was so delicious, and then we had some pie for pudding. We then tidied away, and my dad then brought my grandma home, and I then was just watching a little bit of Ever After, and was just been listening to a bit of music and writing some more of my journal, and I'm now just chilling before going off to work this evening for my shift, and we'll see with more to vlog when I'm back from work. It's later on in the evening now, and I'm back from being at work. I got brought to work by my dad, got to work, got clocked in and put my bag and case away. It was me and two other colleagues on shift, and it was the quiz that we have on Saturday nights. So one of my colleagues was doing the quiz master role, whilst me and my other colleague were on bar, and I was doing lots of food and drink orders and drinks making and cleaning lots of the tables. I saw and chatted to some of the regulars that were in for the quiz, and one of them has a really adorable dog, and I told them how I was going to get a puppy soon, and so I told them about my puppy that I've got, which is so bloody cute. And then I was just running lots of food and drinks, and it was quite busy but calm at the same time, and the quiz went so quickly. And then my colleague who was doing the quiz then helped me with the rest of the clothes, as the colleague that was on bar finished early, and we absolutely smashed the clothes. And then I clocked off, got my bag and coat, and then I got picked up by my mum, got home, and I'm now off for a few days, and it's our work to do tomorrow, so we're going to be going out for some drinks and some food, which is going to be so good. And then I got home, got into my PJs and called Tash, and I was telling her all about how work was and about tomorrow and how excited I am, and we're going to be meeting for breakfast at our workplace, then go to a pub so I can have some sex on the beaches, and then we're going to be meeting back at work for 12, and then heading to the bus for 12:20, and then heading into town for some more drinks and some food. And yeah, it's going to be such a good day, and the weather's not supposed to be too bad. I've looked at the weather, and it's supposed to be windy but not raining, so fingers crossed it's okay. I think the weather's supposed to be getting a little bit better now. It's not supposed to be as rainy, just a little bit blustery, so as long as it doesn't rain. I've got my coat with me because I'll be taking my bag, my coat and stuff, just in case, because who knows what this weather's going to do. And I'm now off to go and watch today's Love Island All Stars and watch the newest episode of Dancing on Ice, and me and my mum were just watching a bit of And Just Like That, and I can't wait for a new series of that to be out later this year. And I've just had a bowl of cookies with cereal, which is so good. I hope you guys have all had a lovely week and weekend, and all have a lovely week ahead, and I shall see you with a new vlog coming very soon.